Okay, here is the Open Music Labs repatcher, the shnth, and the trackpad controlling Aalto and Maximum SP. You can take one of your sources. Right now I've got 6. I think I'll end up adding a couple channels from the trackpad, like the X, Y, and Z. So I'll probably end up having maybe like 15 sources, and then you've got 6 outputs. So you select one of your sources, comes to an output at the bottom. Let's see which. Okay, this one is the back antenna, and right now you can see it's on the sustain. There. So, basically you go through, I've got the 4 bars and then the 2 antennas on the back, which are just kind of like field antennas where you can set what the middle point is by this tear button on the front. And again, these channels will be on here, so you can select through what each one of these would be connecting to, and then you can randomize the output that goes to Aalto and Maximum SP with these. And when I get some time, I'll go through and select it. So the attenuverters, you can select from a list that includes the attenuverters or not, if you want to randomize it, and then I'll probably also include a list where you can actually go through and select, and it'll say like envelope 1 decay, and then you can select that based on what you actually want. So it's still got a little bit more time before it's actually ready. And you wouldn't need to use the shnth for it necessarily, but for my own sake I'm going to include that in there. I'm not sure, let's see. I'll just patch up the rest of these really quick. And then I haven't tested out the sample and hold, and then sample and hold in slew, the times which are according to are driven by the other. Well, it's kind of hard to explain. Let's see here. The output from one of the other sources. Let's say from source number 2 would control a rate of the randomization through the speed limiter, which is like the sample and hold, and also the slew. The slew is set by another one. So this one, the sample and hold time would be set by like maybe this one, or actually I think it's the sample and hold time is set by this one, and then the slew time is set by this one. And so for this one, sample and hold time is set by this one, slew time is set by this one, so on and so forth. So they all kind of connect to each other, and then you can set the top one outputs normally here, the middle one is the sample and hold, and the bottom one is the sample and hold and then slew. Let's see. As you can see, this one is the sample and hold, and it is indeed functioning. And okay, I'll go ahead and switch it down to sample and hold and slew. And that looks like it is also functioning. Okay, very cool. And then let's see if these voices are still. And you still got these voices over here, which I'm going to end up taking out, but it was part of the other patch I took it apart, took it out of, which basically just give these outputs a voice through 6 different oscillators. Okay, turn that off. Alright, so like I said, it's still got some more time before it's like ready to really release. And we'll get it out soon.